Hey you guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a great Friday so far. And if you're not, we're going to make it better. I just got a blowout, you guys, and I got my bangs cut. I don't know who is resonating with me on this. I don't know why. I was just like, cut me bangs. Like random. And my hairstylist was like, are you sure? Like, you've never asked for that before. I'm like, yeah. So this is what we're working with. I don't know. Like it's I don't know if it's growing on me or not. I'm used to longer bangs. So I don't know. We'll see. But you guys, I don't know if you saw my short from a few days ago where I was talking about don't worry about being seen. Worry more about being felt. Like you're always felt. So don't worry about being seen so much. I want to talk about that today, actually. I do have success stories to share, but I don't think I want to do that type of video today. I actually want to share this, talk about this topic. So the other day I had a client and she's been working with me and she's been getting a lot of movement with her person. And she's been actually surprised on how much movement she has been getting. And recently, she kind of fell off track. She kind of went back to the things she used to do when she would worry, doubt, and fear. Uh, she was like, Ani, I was posting like obsessively on social media just so he can see and he can, like, I can get his attention. And she was doing just a lot of stuff to just get his attention, like pretty much manipulate the 3D reality, right? So what I want to say actually before, get your drinks, get your snacks, everyone. This is the motto every time. I have actually two here. If anyone's like me, I always have drinks around. Like there always will be like a water bottle or sparkling water in one of the rooms in my house. But back to the topic. Cheers, Friday weekend. Cheers, everyone. Back to the topic. When you are trying to manipulate your 3D or when you're trying to do stuff to get seen or to get noticed from SP, I know you may not be doing it even on purpose. You may not even realize that you're doing it, maybe out of spite, maybe out of resentment, maybe you're doing it out of like, all right, like you need to see me, you need to want me right now, right? That is a form of you trying to take control over something you shouldn't really try to take control over because you're trying to figure out the how again. You're thinking, oh, if I create a how right now, which is let me create the how, let me post something and that'll make them maybe want to comment under my post, or let me get angry and maybe that'll make them wonder, hey, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? And try to spark up a conversation. So when you try to do stuff like that, you're trying to create a how when you don't really have to. And that comes from not trusting that how, that opportunity will be created for you. Okay? If this resonates so far, you guys comment down below. I was thirsty, you guys. So when you are trying to create a opportunity, when your energy is off. Now, look, if it's inspired action, for example, if you feel great and it's not from lack, it's not from a place of I need to manipulate the situation right now because I'm super, annoyed and I need to get a result now. If you're not there and it's just an inspired way of like, I don't care what happens, like let's just like shoot my shot or whatever. That's a completely different energy. But when you're doing it out of, I need to create a situation to get noticed right now, that's when you want to step back. That's when you want to double check on your energy. That's when you want to kind of really bring the focus back onto you, bring the focus back on self-concept. Now, here's the thing. A lot of us have done it. A lot of us have tried to manipulate the 3D, and a lot of times it's backfired on us. Okay? A lot of times it's backfired. Maybe it even triggers you even more, the response you get from the person. Sorry if you guys can hear a baby crying. It's actually Nico, my cat. So he wants attention. Sometimes it backfires on us and it triggers us even more. And then our nervous system is not regulated at all. And you really need to prioritize regulating that nervous system in that moment. So nervous system regulation is everything. You guys probably hear me talk about it all the time, but that is a great indicator. When you're anxious, when you're worried, when you're doubtful, when you're fearful, you're switching into a more lack and unfavorable reality. And until you don't switch back to a more neutral, more calm, more accepting reality or situation where maybe you can just accept the moment right now, take the next hour or two to kind of calm it down and accept where you're at currently, then you're switching back to a better, favorable reality that serves you. Now, the best part about all of this is you always have a chance to switch back and forth, back and forth. Like you always have that chance. It's unlimited. So that's the best part of this. You always get to have a clean slate. So don't think you messed up. Like, let's say you did try to manipulate your reality. You did try to argue your way through getting what you want with them, or you did try to post enough pictures for SP to notice, and then they finally messaged you. But then even if you didn't get the answer you wanted or whatever, like you did not mess up. I don't want you to worry that you can mess this up so much, because you always have a chance to switch your energy back to neutral and calm. Like I feel like it's like you always have that backspace delete situation going on. So whatever it is, don't think that you messed up. Don't worry about that. But you should really prioritize not thinking so much about future and not thinking so much about past, more focusing on your current realities here. That's fine. Whatever's happened, happened. Am I aware of what I'm trying to do right now? Like when you do get manipulative, when you do get in that control mode and you're trying super hard, are you aware? That's number one. That's the number one tip you need to take from this video. Are you aware? Because the moment you become aware, that's the first step. That's like a big step forward. So now we're aware. Now we realize what we're doing. So once you realize what you're doing, you could step back and really stop doing it. Okay? The moment you stop doing it and you just start diagnosing yourself like, oh, wow, like I was just trying to sabotage this moment. You know, I was just trying to self-sabotage. You stop kind of doing it. And that brings you closer back to a better energy. And the faster you get back to that better energy, the faster that manifestation can actually come in. A lot of people also ask me, a lot of my clients also ask me, Ani, if I'm not focusing on my person or whatever it is I'm manifesting, if I'm not focused on that, like every hour of the day, every 30 minutes of the day, does that mean that they're not going to remember me? Does that mean that their focus is not going to be on me? No, that's false. That's false. See, Neville talks about like planting a seed. Okay? So just like how you wouldn't plant the seed of, like, let's say you're growing tomatoes, right? You plant the seed in the ground. You don't dig it up 5 minutes later and then say, oh my God, where's the tomato? Why didn't it show up? Oh my God, let's come back 30 minutes from now. Let's come back another 30 minutes from there and another 30 minutes. Like you're not digging up the seed every 30 minutes wondering where the hell that tomato is. Did it not grow yet? Right? So everything has time. Everything has its time. You know, that's why detachment is so important too. Like if you've been following me for a while, I talk about it. Like you impregnate the mind with the desire, right? You imagine it, you think about it, you put it in there, you maybe do inner conversations, whatever it is, and then you allow. Like there should be some time of allowing. Like I don't want you to wake up every morning thinking, oh, is it here yet? Is it here yet? I used to do that actually when I first learned manifestation, and when I first learned that my thoughts create. I would wake up every morning thinking, oh my God, is today the day? Is today the day I'm getting my manifestation? Is today the day I'm getting my manifestation? And now I understand, like, oh my God, like that was actually prolonging everything, because I was almost like purposely keeping myself in a place of, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. Is today going to be the day I have it? Is today going to be the day I have it? So if you're doing that, stop. If you're doing that, stop that. Because you are always introducing to your mind where you're at. You're always like updating it with how you think, how you feel, what you're thinking about. So if you're constantly thinking about where is it, you're telling your subconscious mind, I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. I'm not that person that has it yet. I have not embodied that yet. I don't relate with that yet because I don't have it. So even that, I don't relate with it yet because I don't have it. I don't have it. So how can I embody it? Do you see how that's all opposite? All of that should be done internally first before you ever even see it. So that's another thing I want to challenge you with, is these things should be done more internally, right? So start embodying it, like before you even have it, like before you even have the relationship you desire. Start asking yourself questions like, who would I be right now? Like, how would I act? How would I feel? How would I show up in the world if I was calm, knowing I'm worthy of this thing coming to me? You guys, 1 second. My cat needs me to open the door. He literally does this. He knows I'm on film, right? Like I'm filming right now, and that's when he does it. Wait, 1 second, second. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay. He's so spoiled, I swear. Like cat owners, if you have a cat, comment down below. Like, they're not like dogs. They literally need what they need, and they need it now. Their self-concept is so on point. Like, they do not care. They do not care. Actually, cats are great examples of high self-concepts. So if you have one, watch them. That they have high self-concepts. Speaking of high self-concept, you guys, another thing I want you to take in is how much are you making your day about the thing or the person that you're manifesting? Is the majority of your day like consumed with your SP? It's all about your SP. It's all about when your SP will come in. It's all about what your SP is doing right now. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder who they're with. I wonder what they ate. I wonder when they pooped. Like, are you doing that? Because here's the problem with that. You've heard this all the time. And the reason I know this is because I've gone through it. And the more I learned and felt it on my own skin and I saw the evidence of it, that's how I learned how to teach you guys. So everyone is you pushed out. You've heard that. When you make your whole day about not you, but someone else, what you're doing is you're sending a signal, because you're always sending signals. You're always having people reflect what you think and what you assume and what you believe. That's how the law works. They have to reflect it back to you because everyone is you pushed out. So when you're making your whole day about another person and when they're going to come in and when they're going to choose you, the message you're sending out to that person is, I don't come first, you do. Everyone is me pushed out, but me is focused on you. So your focus, if it's taking cue from my focus, then that means your focus is going to be on you, prioritizing you, just like how I'm prioritizing you. Do you get it? If this makes sense, comment down below, because when I tell this to clients, it's like an aha moment for them. That's what everyone is you pushed out is. Everyone is you pushed out doesn't necessarily mean, oh, if I assume you're going to like me, you're going to like me. Okay, that's great. But where is your focus? Focus creates. Focus creates. If my focus is on a lot of money, guess what I'm going to experience? A lot of money. If my focus is on a lot of lack of money, I'm going to get that lack money, evidence wise. If I'm really focused and prioritizing me, if I keep setting examples throughout the day where I'm choosing me and I come first, even in my focus, even in my scripting, even in my self-concept, even in my affirmations, right? I'm causing the ripple effect, which is everyone outside of me, to also focus on me. This is why you probably are very drawn to people that are working on themselves and they're really bettering themselves and they're putting themselves first. They're watching their health, their fitness, their beauty, they're taking care of their finances. They become so highly attractive, right? Even people you follow on social media, when people have their shit together, it's really highly attractive to watch them and to follow them. Why? Why do you think that is? Because they have created that reflection, because you are them pushed out too. So they're focusing on them. Now you're focusing on them, you see? But I mean, if you go deeper into it, only you have the free will. So don't get confused with that stuff. But what I'm trying to say is you've felt it. People are super like highly magnetic when they're doing them, right? And you're drawn to them. You want to go see them. You want to go talk to them. You want to go be around them. Same thing happens to your SP when you're doing you. And this is why, like, this is why my EFT courses really help you with doing that, bringing the focus back onto you. Self-concept course, Master Your Mind, Manifest Your SP course. All of these courses I've created for you guys are designed for your focus to be back on you. So these people that you're wanting so bad to manifest, for their focus to be solely on you and drawn to you over and over and over again consistently. So you got to be consistent for the reflection to be consistent. So again, do not worry about being seen. Worry more about the energy you're putting out. That is felt thousands and thousands of miles away. It doesn't matter how far your SP is. It doesn't matter. This applies not only for SP, you guys. This applies to money too. This applies to money. This applies to work, career, removing a third party. This is very important. So please, if you can, this weekend, or maybe up until next Friday when I bring you another video, until then, I challenge you to please try this. Literally start switching perspective and switching the focus back onto you. If you have a difficulty, like, and you don't know how to do it, we can meet. I can teach you. Courses are there. All of my free YouTube videos explain how. I can give you already a few examples. What have you been putting off? Go do that right now. Go do it. Plan it today. For the next week, what are you going to do every day? Something that you've been putting off. That is a form of you choosing you. That is a form of you prioritizing you. And the more you set that example, the more your subconscious mind takes it in, the more it pushes it out in universe, the more universe has to reflect it back to you through people. I'm going to leave you with that, you guys. Have an amazing weekend. I love you so much. I hope this video helped. Thank you, you guys, for all the comments, all the success stories you are sending in. If you have sent a success story in and I haven't read it, it's coming up. today I just wanted to do one of these type of videos, not read a success story. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.